Guys, this is this animation. So since we're having some difficult technical difficulties, I'm not really able to like live stream it on the other on the other channel, so I'm just gonna live stream it here.
You have to wait
So
24
anyway,
hours to stream on the other channel if it's verified.
yes, so I'm here with our special guests, Matthew and CCD. Would you like to introduce yourselves? Starting with
Hi,
the CCD.
hi, I'm CCD, but on YouTube it's Christopher Duncan. I enjoy making Mall Races animations, and it's been on object show related content. Nothing. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, now Matthew.
Hello everyone. I am Matthew T.O.S.G, aka Matthew the Object Show guy. You might know me for my shows Golden Glory and the Secondly Object Show.
Oh yeah, okay. So anyway, in this Object Show Talks live stream, we're going to talk about, BFDI, because it's first live stream, first Object Show. Maybe we could start with season 1 or just whatever season. I don't really care. So season 1 of BFDI came out in 2010. What are your thoughts?
All right,
It's
first,
very- I'm sorry.
I was about to say, okay, Midnight's back.
Yeah, and
CCD,
yeah,
you can go first.
Midnight's back.
Okay, calm down.
Okay.
Why did you add me back?
I okay, chill.
I was waiting in the waiting room for a minute!
Sorry. Anyway, we're talking about BFDI, the season 1. We're just starting there because, it's season 1. Starting from the beginning. So season 1 and the oldest people on BFDI are Match and Pencil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like-
know. She was so surprised.
So like, what are y'all's thoughts about BFDI?
It's still legendary. Really.
Okay, like, I have two different opinions on it then or now. Then, I just thought it was just some sort of stupid little kid's cartoon, but then when I actually watched it, because it popped up in my recommended, I was actually very surprised, and I watched it all the way through until BFDIA 5E.
Oh.
Like, this
So
was,
then, yeah.
like, that was before IDFB came out, so.
Wait.
Why
Midnight, stop leaving.
do I
So let's see. There was episode 1, and then there was. So what about the first elimination? There was Flower. She got eliminated with a whopping 4 votes.
Truly an OSC record, eh?
Yep. But with a record of 4 votes, Flower was the first to be eliminated. Also, hello, Chili Snowy, HBDA, and Christian.
Christian, Chili Snow, and how about them animations? I love that.
Yeah.
Man. I love that.
Wait, who was the second one that got eliminated? It was. I really want to say it's Spongy. But I don't think it was Spongy. Was it Spongy?
No, wasn't Spongy the sixth? No. He wasn't the sixth one. Okay, I'm thinking wrong.
Okay,
Well,
I'm back.
Oh, hey CCD. We're just talking about like BFDI and their elimination orders and stuff, other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So it was Flower and then someone. Spongy got 6th because it was 6th, but no, it was Spongy then Rocky. No, I think Spongy was either 6th or 5th because he rejoined.
He got 5th.
Yeah, he got 5th.
And then there was that one scene in the TLC where it was like Spongy is kind of big, and then just those like 6 circles, and then a big circle. Honestly, I found that pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a rejoin. It wasn't really contestant vote, so it was probably obvious that they were gonna make Spongy. I think at that point, if you think about it, I think you already know that the writers, like Carrie and Michael, were gonna, make Spongy rejoin back into the game.
Speaking of Michael and Carrie, really quick, happy 24th birthday to them. I know I'm a few days late, but I don't care.
Uh,
I
oh
sent
yeah,
I sent it a Carrie message through Discord, but it hasn't responded yet. Unfortunately, I know it's already late, but that's because Carrie isn't active on Discord that much, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. So going back to BFDI here, what's your favorite moment from the original series or the original season?
I mean, there was the finale.
My favorite was David. All of the scenes with him were hilarious, except the parts where he's like, "Oh, seriously? Oh, seriously?" Just completely doing just.
Oh yeah, David. Oh yeah, I think the funniest was when David just was disguised as everyone, like the final four, because they were all dead.
I think the funniest moments were when David actually said something other than "off seriously." I think he only said "yeah."
Nice.
No. He said that while he transformed into, I think his name was Steven
Universe.
We are the crystal gems, and it just goes on.
All right. Back on track.
Back on track. Okay.
I don't think we wanted. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I think no way. BFDI is older than Steven Universe. I just realized that.
Even older than its pilot, which I think
by 3 years.
That's just crazy to think about. Let's see. Life After Objects, Episode 1, Welcome to Earth, Population 5. Someone said in the chat.
Wait, yeah, that's the
imposter.
Yeah. Anyway, BFDI. BFDI. So, who was your favorite character?
Fiery,
obviously. Season 1's winner.
Box.
I think mine was maybe Ice Cube. I don't know. Tennis ball, maybe. Tennis ball, Ice Cube. I don't know. Just one of those. I'm surprised that, like, even with Fiery already winning season 1, they're just battling again for the same thing.
I mean, he is out, so.
I mean, Leafy stole it, and then 4 got it back, and now he. I mean, well, I don't know if 4 is a he anyway.
Weren't they confirmed to be undefined, like at the Q&A?
Yeah, it was it was undefined.
Yeah.
It wasn't certified whether they were male, female, or just, neither. Because really, I mean, gender is just kind of confusing when it comes to mathematics. If they know how to use a pencil correctly.
Instead of literally sucking pencils in.
What?
Episode 2 of BFB.
Oh. Okay, so as we speak, BFB 30 is going to come out on April 9th.
Which is awesome.
Even though they said that was going to come out in March. But they delayed it.
They probably got delayed or something.
That's what I thought.
Technical difficulties.
I mean, this isn't the first time, though. Remember back when everyone was talking about BFB 13?
Yeah.
Everyone was just so crazy about that because we had to wait like a year's worth.
I think I know why you had to wait a year, though. That's the...
I mean, yeah, they got, I don't know, they probably got new people, their animation and other stuff improved. So waiting a year was actually kind of worth it.
I think it's because of something else, though. Like...
Huh?
I think they said they deleted BF13 about some kind of cockroach investigation or something. I don't know. I may be wrong on that, but
Cockroach infestation. I never heard anything like that.
I
What
may be
wasn't
wrong.
it wasn't an insectophobia or something? Because there's like 3 episodes of that. One in I don't know, probably 2. 2 in BFDI and 1 in BFDIA. There was insectophobia or something. I think that was what it was called.
Insectophobes nightmare.
Yes, it had phobe or phobia or phobic in the title. Also, Hyazar.
Hold on, there was Insectophobes Nightmare, BFDI 9. Insectophobes Nightmare 2, BFDI 24. And Insectophobes Nightmare 3, BFDIA 3.
That sounds way too ironic.
And then Humaning's joke video, Insectophobes Nightmare 4, BFDIA 6.
Oh yeah, BFDIA 6.
Yeah.
I guess now that we're talking about BFDIA, I guess we'll just go on to that. So like, who's your favorite character in BFDIA? Mine was Gelatin, maybe. Gelatin.
Gelatin did have his funny moments.
Mine would be Ruby, I guess.
Ruby.
I'd say Book.
I like how Book is called Book, but Book's a dictionary.
I'm a dictionary, and you better believe it.
No, you're well read.
Yep. The start of BFDIA was a little weird.
I mean, it did pick up where it left on BFDI, so.
Yes.
Okay, so if I'm gonna get a little bit of hate for this,
Yeah.
but if BFDIA went on and actually got to a finale, I think I would have liked the season more than its first season. Because I don't know, there's just something about the first 5 episodes of BFDIA that I really liked compared to the original.
I mean, BFDI was only good because of how nostalgic it was.
Yeah.
So then there was, let's see, BFDI. It's like the first episode was a little wonky, to be honest. Because like they were doing all this other stuff preparing for the season. And then almost at the end of the episode, the intro plays. It's like there was only like 30 seconds of episode left after the intro was played.
I mean, they had to introduce the contestants, you know?
I mean, true, but like, isn't it just, I mean, there could have been other places where the intro could have been played.
That is true, actually.
But it isn't just kind of weird how they could just freely make up their own teams.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. And not why they had weird names too.
Whole bunch.
Yeah, that.
So yeah, because of those rules, Woe Bunch was reduced to like 3 members, but then luckily it grew after a few episodes. As Bomby and Yellowface were added to the team. Also Needle and Teardrop. Yeah.
I think Nickel was in there too.
Yeah, Nickel was on the team.
I like Nickel on BFDIA personally. Anyone remembers Free Smart?
Yes.
Yes. Bubble was not actually in the show for some reason, and a match got eliminated. That's kind of what got most people hype about it, though.
Well, I'm just glad Bubbles got to at least make an appearance.
Yes. Because I think back then, more people liked Bubble back then than they actually kind of do now.
Bubble was like the fan favorite back then, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Or was it,
Bubble,
or
Bubble
was it 10?
Fiery.
I don't know.
Bubble was a fan favorite. I think maybe Leafy too. Leafy, Fiery, and Bubble were mainly the first objects that comes to mind.
I,
Like,
I,
when they talk
a
about
lot of people like
BFDI.
Pen too, though. So
Yes.
Pen's kind of up there too.
Then there are the hated ones, Flower and Snowball and I don't know, Blocky.
I never hate blogging from that season, if I'm being honest. He did give the show at least some funny intelligence. Like,
Yes.
because, like, sure, he did prank a lot of contestants, but he did at least show some entertainment, I think.
This program is sponsored by Blocky's Funny Doings International.
Which the acronym is BFDI. It's not ironic.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was intentional.
Yes. I like how most of Blocky's pranks are actually involved in anything that has to do with harm.
I mean, I think that was the point of it, though.
Pretty much. Anyway, let's see. And then there was the trip to Yoil Land or Yoil City. Yoil Mountain, actually. Which is 2,763 miles. How ironic. Because, look, I did some research earlier about, like, how far 2,763 miles is. That's like across the country and a little further ways into the Pacific Ocean. Oh, Midnight had to go, actually, so she won't be with us for the rest of this stream, sadly.
Should we bring in TRD? Because it looks like he's active.
I gave him the link already.
Okay. So I guess he can join whenever he wants to, assuming that he makes it by the end of this stream.
Sure. And then let's see, a whole bunch of people die along the way.
Let's address the elephant in the room, the oddball of the BFDIA, 5B.
Oh yeah, 5B.
Oh, yeah,
because it was a game rather than an episode.
Their first ever game.
First ever BFDI game.
Yeah.
I played a few levels of it. I never completed it because it was never completed. But honestly, it was a very fun time. I had a lot of fun, especially playing it at school, and people are asking me, like, what is that game? And I tell them it's BFDIA 5B.
Wait. I was already asked a question. What do you guys think is the best and worst BFDI episodes in each season? Excluding IDFB.
I mean, most episodes were okay-ish. If we're talking about, like, season. I think the worst... I think in BFB, I'm gonna go from most recent to least recent. So in BFB, I think the worst episode was... I think when... okay, when... I don't know. Never really paid attention to how I liked many of the episodes. But I think the episode that kind of least got my attention was like BFB. I think it was the episode when what's his face? Purple Face got into existence. It wasn't the intrusion episode. Where they got into Yellowface's warehouse. It was the one where Four had to a party or something for him.
Like make a party for Four?
Oh, TRD's here.
Hello, TRD.
Oh, hey, TRD.
Hello, TRD.
Hello.
Right now, we're just talking about BFDI, BFDIA, IDFB, BFB. Maybe even
I heard about
TPOT.
that.
You know, what I find interesting actually about the BFDIA is that the 6th episode is confirmed to actually happen, but no one knows what actually happened in it.
I mean, we got a couple
No,
shots or audios from BFDIA 6, either that or that was edited.
Yeah, but they said that that season was completely done. Like, if I'm not mistaken, they commented about it in like their first meetup or something. Like I said, first 2 seasons are closed, but IDFB there's a lot more, I think.
I think IDFB. I mean, hey, we already know that Puffball was going to be eliminated because Ruby said it.
Yeah.
Essentially.
She broke like I don't know, like the fourth wall somehow just by looking at that. Well, I guess they did say that it was episodes. But yeah, IDFB. I like how IDFB season 1 was just consisted of one episode.
Yeah.
I mean, IDFB, no one usually talks about, like, besides BFB or BFDI.
IDFB is incredibly underrated.
Yes.
Yeah, I
We need
agree.
more episodes. Bring it back, Jack and Jellyfeet.
So, you know what my theory was? So, like, okay. So, remember at the beginning of...
Wait, Charity was gonna say something.
Oh. Yeah?
I was going to say that I have a bit of an unpopular opinion on IDFB. I'm not sure if I might get a little bit of hate on this, but it's not personally one of my favorites in particular.
Understandable.
Yeah, that's
I mean-
understandable, Bios.
I mean, especially since it only had, like, 1 episode, like, literally.
Some people might hate it because they either don't know about it, or there's like 2 less seasons, or they just don't like it because well, they just don't like it.
Yeah, maybe it's one
Your
of those.
opinion. Your opinion.
Right.
So now that we passed IDFB, we're now on to BFB.
Ooh, this will be epic.
So let's see, BFB. This is we're on the first episode. It's like 30 minutes, which is, I think, long for an episode.
I think it's longer than any other episode they made, if I'm not mistaken.
BFDIA 5.
What?
BFDIA 5 was like 40-something minutes, wasn't it?
You mean all parts combined?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, if it wasn't full together, BFB 1 would take the cake, but with all together, then that takes the cake.
Probably. I mean, we're talking about just one consistent episode that was actually one part. I think BFE 1 would have been the longest. But
Yeah.
overall, I think BFDIA 5 was the longest. No doubt.
Yeah.
So BFB, we got Penn and wait, not Penn. They got all of the recommended characters out. Which in theory, I'm like, oh, so I think I know how they all got out. Because remember, all the rest of those characters were in the LOL.
Yeah.
True.
So like maybe they got out because of tennis ball and golf ball. They used the wall teleporter.
I was really about to say the same thing.
Like,
Wait,
that's
what-
the thing I really want to find out. Like, what happened in between the events of IDFB 1 and BFB 1?
Wait,
So
what
the-
were we talking about? I had
We're
to do something.
We're talking about
BFB.
BFB and how the recommended characters got out.
Oh, that.
Actually, I came up with my own theory as to how Bubble overturned.
What is it?
Well, remember when Bubble was flinged to the LOL TLC back in BFDIA 5e?
Yeah.
Since Bubble was technically a metal ball, the weight of Bubble pretty much centered to the ground, not even anywhere close to the TLC/LOL, and so she didn't reach it, and therefore she didn't get eliminated.
Wow. I can't believe I actually, like, thought about that.
Like, that's my guess as to what happened.
So you're saying that she probably got flung away from the TLC?
Well, she probably got flung to the TLC, but her weight prevented her from reaching it.
Oh yeah, because she weighed a lot more.
Yeah.
Because like Guffball said, she also weighed like less than 1/10 of an ounce.
But here she's like 10 tons of pure metal. I'm not
If
saying
we- if-
outright 10 tons, but just you get
I mean, we don't know Bubble's size though, but let's just conclude that they're objects, so I'm just gonna conclude that they're a little smaller than usual, and say that Bubble's size is I don't know, a meter. And since it's oil metal, we just gotta calculate how much pure metal and how much that metal is gonna weigh. So imagine that. I'm not gonna go into mathematics. I'm just gonna say that she probably weighed like 10 tons.
awesome.
But yeah, anyway, we got all the recommended contestants out with new voice actors and a whole bunch of other stuff. But then 4 appeared. And 4 next appeared. So wait a second. Their numbers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So remember back in the BFD, sorry, the 900,000 sub special or something.
Yeah.
Somehow, eight was pure lead, and then 7 was really light, and then 4 and X were different type textures. So I'm wait a minute, do all numbers have different textures or weights to them? Because that's weird.
I was thinking the same thing like that.
Next thing you'll know, one of them is going to feel like pure rubber to the point where they are made of rubber and they can just pop like a balloon.
I mean, who knows? They could probably stretch.
I actually just thought of another theory. This might be a bad theory, but you know how the recommended characters for BFDIA got to join BFB?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, if they're gonna make it season 6, if they get enough votes for BFB 30, the recommended characters that got voted to join a Teapot will join that season.
That's what I thought too. I mean, look, we're only gonna get a season 6 if there's a 6-digit vote count.
Yeah, that's literally what I said. If they get 100K votes.
Which it's actually confirmed if we did reach that number or not.
By the end of the episode, yeah.
No, literally, it was already confirmed.
That we do have a 6-digit.
Well, let me go back here.
Although I don't think they reached
Alright.
the 100K though.
I mean,
Alright, hold
I
on.
think the largest we went was 60 something or 70 something.
Here. I found the message from Humanity's community tab. Update for those that are curious. After 10 days of voting, we got 91,424 votes on BFB 29. Hooray! Thanks for voting, everyone. All right, I'm just.
So we're 10,000, 9,000 votes off.
Yeah.
Basically, so super close. Not quite the 100K goal this time around. Looks like that 100K threshold will be Teapot's honor to break, which is really cool. As for future,
that'll probably be really easy
no announcements
though,
right now.
It'll probably be really easy though, considering the fact that we got 90 something thousand people to vote. So 10,000, that record has already been broken back in BFB 16. No wait, it wasn't BFB 16. It was
BFB 6.
BFB 12. No, wait a second.
It was BFB 6 when Loser got eliminated with 12,000 votes.
No, Fiery Jr. was the one that got eliminated with 10,000.
10,000 flat?
10,000, yeah, 10,000 flat.
Yeah,
Uh,
Fiery Jr. was the one eliminated with 10,000 votes flat.
Loser got
Yeah.
like 12,000.
Huh. So now that we've gone through Battle for BFDI, now that we're at BFB 16, I guess, now the thing has been split. Now it's called Battle for BFB and TPOT. So now, like, there's like 40 characters in TPOT, and I don't know, 14, 15 people have been in BFB. That's the Battle for BFB. Wait,
Yeah.
Battle for BFDI. Oh lord.
Hold on, if that title is correct, then that means the whole
It's Battle
title-
for BFB. Battle
Yeah,
for
Battle for
BFDI.
which means it'd be Battle for B. Okay, that's a mouthful.
It's Battle for Dream Island.
There you go.
Okay, now that name just sounds a little over complex.
Yeah, that's a complicated title.
Dang
Oh
right.
my
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking like once they hit 1 million, I'm thinking maybe 1 might appear again. Because we got to see 6 through, I think 5 through 4. We got to see 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I don't think we've seen the new 3 or 1 yet.
I wonder what one's new voice might be, unless if it's getting a new VA,
Because Whoop-Doo voiced 5.
right?
And Webb's voice 7.
7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, because you realize in the 900,000 sub count, you know why they were scared of X?
I don't think I remember.
Because like in the thing, 6 and 9 were scared of X for some reason.
Oh wait, that's right.
Yeah, because I think it's because the X was equivalent to 7. So maybe 6 was so maybe X was the one that ate 9. You see what I'm doing there?
Yeah, but
X,
it's been confirmed that 7 is X's value.
yeah. So that's why they're probably scared of X because of the joke 7, 8, 9. So 6, 8, 9. I mean, not sorry. It's X 8, 9.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. So X was probably the one that ate 9, not 7.
It was
Weirdo.
the major plot twist of BFDI for all these years.
X 8, 9.
How could he do such a thing?
Okay, so back on track. So we're in battle for BFB. I'm not gonna say all that mouthful stuff. Cause I probably won't breathe by the time I get to the end. Battle for. So in BFDI, wait, wasn't the first person eliminated from that show was Loser or what? No, it was Balloony.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it
Balloon.
was Balloony.
It's
Which I was
kind of
actually
sad to
really
see
surprised
Balloony
about.
go, though. I mean, Balloony was an okay character. He wasn't the best, but he wasn't the worst either. So it was kind of sad for some people.
His
Including
moments
myself,
myself
just-
were adorable.
What with Blocky and Woody?
I said Rocky and
Oh,
Balloony.
Yeah, I wasn't listening. Sorry, Rocky. Salt and vinegar.
Yeah, the salt and vinegar thing.
Did you just say salt and vinegar?
Little one.
Come here, little one.
What's your favorite post-split BFB episode?
I don't really know, honestly.
Same.
BFB 29.
I think BFB 17 still stands as my favorite. If not, it's Take the Tower. Those two episodes are very funny, very Very comedic.
Oh yeah, it was based off of
Um,
Doomspire. He was based off of a Roblox game. Doomspire Brick Battle. I like how BFB just got. It was based off of a Roblox game. Oh yeah, and the new rules though that like the person with the least votes gets eliminated. I guess that makes sense because you know the least popular get eliminated.
Yeah.
So the one that gets the most votes to get out.
It's kind of how it goes.
So anyway, we're down to our final two, gelatin and flour. And then
Which-
I don't know, there was a I guess since you know 4 got into the ground, I'm just gonna say a 4 quake that happened.
Right.
4 quake cause 4 quake because 4 got into the earth.
I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna happen
Right.
because of that crack.
Oh hey Cole.
Oh, hey, Cole. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna happen because of that crack. It's pretty obvious, really.
I guess you could say that earthquake that 4 caused was a 4.4 magnitude.
4.x magnitude. Actually, shouldn't it be a 4.1 because you know x is 10 in Roman numerals?
I guess so.
Yeah, 4.1 magnitude.
Which should we get on to the last season, Teapot?
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Action. Who do you think might win in BFB 30? I have my bets on Flower.
Yeah, I think
Me
flour.
too.
Flower.
I
yes.
Cause look, it would
Yes,
be interesting.
Flower.
It would be interesting that she was the first character to be eliminated.
Yeah, she was
in
the most
this
hated
entire
character back then.
Yeah, she was the first to go, and now she's gonna win.
It's like crazy to think about. What an incredible journey.
It's
that
just
must
really
have been.
crazy.
Yeah, Flower was
It
like
is
the
I
most
mean,
hated.
that's probably yeah.
Yeah, Flower was like the most hated back then, if I'm not mistaken.
But look,
Because
I
of the
don't
villain,
mean-
and now it's like Flower's actually gonna win.
like personally, I don't mean any disrespect to Gelatin fans, but you gotta at least give credit to Flower because Flower single-handedly saved the BFB in episode 29.
Exactly.
And not to mention,
Although-
she's had one of the biggest turnarounds of any character on the show. She was once this very mean jerk to this actually somewhat likable character.
Although,
Yeah.
honestly, someone made a community post saying that Jack Jump is biased towards Flower.
Who made that?
It was like Teal Balloony, I think.
Who?
I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. I think it's like Teal Balloony, Teal Leafy, or something.
Not sure.
They say they're biased towards Flower, but I don't get that.
Huh.
Who the hell would think that?
I'm not sure.
Strange.
Oh, you know what was crazy? Like one crazy moment was when Flower and Taco were in the bottom 2 in a voting batch. Since the voting
yeah.
was like 1 vote off. So Taco got
Right.
eliminated because she had 1 less vote than Flower.
Which was completely insane to me and just a complete surprise. So let's just say all of us.
I mean,
Honestly,
that's just sad.
I mean, after that, I was kind of thinking at one elimination, 2 because we're at tie the least amount, and then 4 would be like, oh, we got still as a tiebreaker. You're out.
Imagine if we actually got a tiebreaker.
That would have been awesome.
We would
happened?
have
We
the first tiebreaker in years.
Seriously, I mean, wasn't the latest tiebreaker back in like BFDI 5?
No,
I
that
mean,
was
that
the
was
challenge. That was
Wait,
the challenge, not the voting.
wait, no. I think it was in BFDI episode 4, right?
We're talking about a voting tiebreaker, not really a challenge tiebreaker.
Oh.
No, wait a second. Oh wait, okay. So I think the one that I remember was when Tennis Ball and Leafy were in the bottom two in the voting session.
Yeah, that
Leafy stayed in
was
the game, and Tennis Ball got eliminated.
Well, they tied because it was a contestant vote.
Oh yeah.
that was in BFDI 18.
This was crazy how we didn't get a tiebreak or something like that in like almost a decade.
Watch it happen in Teapot, though.
Oh, Teapot. Teapot.
Teapot.
The power of two. Play anime-esque
The
intro.
power of two.
And I like the it looks like they gave a different style to the intro though too. It's like,
Well, yeah, the intro was sick.
It really
Yeah.
was.
I bet the reason why the episode took so long had to do with something with the intro. It's not easy to make an
it
intro.
had to have been.
It was probably the intro, yeah.
So, like, who was your favorite recommended character? Because mine was Price Tag, even though
Winner.
Price Tag was made by a certain someone.
I would say Price Tag because I just love her so much.
Price Tag is a very unique character, so I'm gonna have to agree.
Winner.
Might be either winner or price tag, one of the two.
Yeah, I would honestly agree.
You know, I think what most fans want is like winner and loser meeting up.
That'd be kind of cool, honestly. Though I don't see it though.
Yeah, I don't, cause what's his face? The BFB cast is like halfway around the world. So I don't think it would have been possible after a while. I mean, we already knew that they met up before, because Clock gave us all this dialogue.
Yeah.
So then Teapot, who is your favorite team in Teapot?
I'm not sure. I'm still trying to get used to the names. They're just weird.
There is, let's see, the Eights, Death Pact again. Are You Okay? Just Not. The Strongest Team on Earth.
Hold on.
Strongest Team on Earth, Death Pact again. Are You Okay? Just States. Just Not. There's one more that I'm not thinking of. Oh, the S.
Oh yeah, the S, right, that team.
Yeah, that'll probably be my favorite, the S. Either the S or Team 8s. So, like, what are y'all's teams?
I don't know to be honest.
Huh?
Oh wait, someone said the thing with the intro. They said someone said the intro was difficult to render, so it definitely had to do with the intro.
Yeah, that was probably the reason why it took so long.
Cause like the motivation you have to have for it.
Yeah, Teapot was, I mean, overall it was good.
It's been an improvement since last year, though.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, after a while, BFB was getting like it wasn't really as interesting as it was before. Like once it started, but I think Teapot and BFB 29 was the episodes that probably got it back up.
So
I
I wish
feel
that.
like
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Tier D.
Oh, I was going to say that Teapot 1, I think the writing in the episode was just pretty much fantastic, honestly. Like, especially when Basketball says, I forgot about the elevator! Like that moment.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Honestly,
just
I wish that BFB would have kept going with the 64 characters though, because I don't know if they had that planned up before BFB started, or if it's like Let's just split the show up because we make 2 shows.
I mean, like they said, they just wanted they wanted to make 2. They wanted to split it up just so that way they can have more stuff to do than just.
Well, yeah, I get that. The explanation that Humany made. But yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, Zurian says that honestly, a lot of the BFB videos and shorts felt way too childish and play the stuff too safe. In his opinion, I mean, I can see where you're coming from, because like, yeah,
I mean, it's Teapot after all.
yeah.
So like, okay, so now that we reached to Teapot, what are your thoughts on future seasons or future episodes or future content about BFDI and Teapot?
I'm just purely excited for BFB 30.
Same.
Yeah, same.
I just
'Cause
can't
that's-
wait to see if
Yeah,
Flower
same.
will win.
Because as we speak, BFB 30 is going to come out in April 9th.
Yep, April 9th.
Oh, speaking of April, in Anime Insanity, which we'll be talking about in the next episode, is gonna have a decade year anniversary by the time April 1st comes around.
Right, it's going to be Anime Insanity's 10th anniversary, which will
10th
be
anniversary.
Yeah.
Yep.
That should be
It's
pretty
already
exciting.
BFDI's 11th anniversary a couple months ago.
Yeah, right. 2 months exactly.
2 months. Because, January 1st.
Right.
Anything else to say about Teapot or BFDI?
Nope.
What I will say is that Teapot is definitely, in terms of the first episode, probably the best first episode out of all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would honestly agree.
Because, like I said, not a lot of people starting to lose interest in BFDI. It wasn't really as popular. I mean, not as storming as it was back when BFB actually first started.
I mean, I feel like Anime Insanity has gained more watch time after VFB went to the split, if I'm not mistaken.
Because I've asked some people and they said that it wasn't really, they weren't really interested. Because I said, "Oh, what do you think of BFB?" And they said, yeah. I mean, they don't really like it no more. So I've seen a couple people that are not liking the show.
Yeah, I've seen
anymore.
some of them
Yeah.
too.
It wasn't in its glory days, but then BFB 29 and Teapot came around and then probably got its popularity up back again.
You mean in
Right.
its golden glory days? Get it?
Ha.
Ha.
So now we got like Teapot style intros.
Thank you for the pun. What the?
Haha. Very funny. Other than that, I got nothing else to say. It's just a great season that probably started all these other episodes of all these other object shows that came and gone over this past decade. So, yeah.
So I guess that's all we have to really say for this podcast moment.
Yeah. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll have our next one, which will be next Saturday on the 27th, and we might talk about Anime Insanity or II season 2.
I
The
say
stuff surrounding
talk
that.
about both.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about both on the 27th. So yeah, we'll see you guys then.
Yeah.
See ya.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Subscribe to our channels.